at D.W. Reynolds Razorback Stadium. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Oklahoma Sooners and the Arkansas Razorbacks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. We are keeping an eye on the weather in this one. Holly Rowe has the latest.
This is a bright and beautiful day, but I can tell you the temperature is chilly. Not always used to these kind of temperatures here. They are ready to have some heaters on the sideline. I see players trying to warm their hands. Particularly important for the wide receivers. They do have gloves on, and the quarterbacks trying to keep their hands warm to see how it impacts the passing game here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly, I know you're out in the elements. Keep an eye on that. The Razorbacks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. So Oklahoma's offense will get first crack at it today. And here comes the man that makes this offense go. Led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Working the ground game. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
And you want to run the football, right? And that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Second and long here. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Got it. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
It's complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. 2nd down, going to throw it. It's complete to the left. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. They're not just using the running back as check down Charlie in the passing game. They're getting him downfield.
Right, and take my matchups I like. If you're going to play man-to-man, who are you going to...
Unleashes one deep. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Trying to take it back. The 50. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown Razorbacks. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And there's something you don't see often, a 100-yard interception return for a touchdown. As a quarterback, you know those windows are really small to throw into. And if you don't throw it on time, it's going to get at minimum tipped, maybe picked. That's the worst possible scenario for a quarterback. What a play by the defense.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you
catch inside the 25. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Sooners.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Arkansas's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the maestro of this offense. As we get late in the season, his performance has made him a contender, if not one of the favorites for the Heisman Trophy. Sells the run, looking to pass. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Man, that is exactly the opposite of what this offense talked about. They talked about staying ahead of the chains with us in meetings and making sure they stay on schedule. And the first play, not very good protection, a big loss, and now immediately, Palmer, in a predictable passing situation.
That is such a gut punch for the offense, especially the play caller, because you know it, David. He's already scripted the first 10 plays. They've been practicing those all week long. You take a sack on the opening play, it completely...
What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
And that's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble. He's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play, but instead, he gives up the big safety.
Leaves it in his belly. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. From the gun, knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. And they can't make the play on third down. And the Sooners line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. He'll pull it down. He's knocked down short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to throw for it. Escapes the pressure to his right. Just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack, and it'll be 4th down. I know you want to keep the ball away from the other offense, but going for it inside your own 40? Rush right in his face. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. Great place to start for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Now they'll try the right side. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead as we get a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Selling the fake. Lets it fly. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Hits inside, it's Duggan. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Razorbacks are in the hurry-up.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly complete. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. The Razorbacks are rolling down the field.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones.
Breaks a tackle, and he might go. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Quick give. It's Roberts. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, looking for a man. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. It's good. It's now a one-possession game, 16-10.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Sooners sideline, guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game. And the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
Thanks, Holly. Long way to go on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Sooners with the 1st and 10. Hands it off. Makes a man miss. Got the first down. At the 35, he's open. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Excellent pass by the back on the option. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to...
And he's still running after the move. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
And I really love the idea of this guy running crossing routes, right, guys? He's got the speed to separate from defenders, but if you can put it out in front of him on the run, he's going to catch that thing and turn it up, and you saw all the yards after catch on that one. That was a big-time play, really nice play design for a guy with tremendous speed.
Let's talk for a second about Arkansas. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and, man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got him downfield. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Now a timeout call by the Sooners. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. That gets them back to within 10.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. First play of this drive. Here comes the heat. Hauls it in. Got room at the 35. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quick completion to the right. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. They're going back to the ground. Breaks into the open. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be first down. Obviously didn't like what he saw in first down, and they used a timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Makes a grab and room to run. Got enough space. Touchdown, Oklahoma. A great catch and run for 6. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Wants to throw one first. Makes the grab. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Look out! Right side, it's Duggan. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Louisville taking on the number 9 team, the Florida State Seminoles.
The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. He wants to go deep. A full dive to haul that one in. The Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. They'll run it. It's Duggan. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Play action on first down. Pulls it in. It's McIntosh. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Sooners, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback and receiver there working on the crossing route. And a big thing for the quarterback there, you've got to be able to give your receiver time to work through all the traffic, get by the linebackers in the middle of the field and work all the way over to the other side. The offensive line has to give the quarterback time, and the QB's got to be patient, but it all worked out perfectly, and they're able to get a big play.
Wants to go up top on second down. Still looking. Quarterback gets the first down. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on second and long. Great awareness on the scramble. And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to establish the run. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Might as well run him again. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. Off play action on first down. Still looking to his right. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. They need something that goes forward this time on second and long from the 14. Oh, pressure's coming. Out wide left, it's Pierce. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Wants to throw on 3rd. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Needs it here on 4th down. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll knock him down, and he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Turning it on. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Razorbacks in the hurry-up.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
From the gun, it's Duggan. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. In the red area, it's Duggan. Could be an alley. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Arkansas! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Defense all over him. The Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Motion from the wideout. They'll run him again. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. That's the kind of play that can really get... as they get it out to the 36. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work in the final period of this one. From the gun, the ground game. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Rides to the back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Yeah, nice run, and I think everybody knows. He's right there next to that 100-yard mark, 98 yards on the day. And that's a mark, man, when you hit that mark a lot of times and you take care of the football, you win a lot of football games. It's the more physical team. It's the team that makes it easy, makes it easier on their quarterback, and they've done that today.
Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. The Sooners look to keep this drive humming. Caught behind the line. It's McIntosh. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 39.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
He's piled up 87 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. They're all over him. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Duggan. All over him immediately.
Man, what a game this guy has been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery, they just can't block him.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. Field goal is good. And here in the fourth quarter, this game is tied.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. It's a draw. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Right back to it. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run it out of the shotgun. There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line gets set, first down. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you get a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive?
Makes the grab in their space. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. And the Sooners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Trying to make magic with his feet. It's a seam wide up. Touchdown Sooners. They've got... Here in the fourth.
What a great game, tied late in the ballgame. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stops. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Caught. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Finding space. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads to the right. He's got it. Terrific run after the catch, but the question is, will it stand? The flag is out, and let's see what the call is. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. A costly holding penalty backs him up. It's 1st and 20. Fires to the wideout. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. And I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
He'll throw on 3rd down. He's taking the deep shot. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee.